Hello beautiful friends, my name is Bianca and this is Becoming Zero Waste. Today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube, and that is 25 things from Amazon that will change your life. But these things are items that I use almost every day, if not every day. The other thing as well that I'll be sharing towards the end of the video is how to shop on Amazon in a more sustainable way. I'll be sharing my tips with you guys, so hang on till the end if you're interested in that. So let's start out with the biggest category, and that is home. So let's start off with my favorite essential oils. It's this one here. It's the Now brand, just the eucalyptus, 100% pure eucalyptus. The Now brand is a natural brand. You can get it from places like well.ca as well, but Amazon always seems to be cheaper. This though is such a big bottle. Typically essential oils, they're a lot smaller, but eucalyptus is my favorite, so I put in everything in different like DIY products that I make. Mattress and fabric spray. I put it in my room diffuser as well, and so I wanted a really big one, and this one is actually 4 fluid ounces. Honestly, just got this and I've used so much of it. I use it every single day. So the next item is this wooden stand. It can be used for plants or different things. I have 2 of them actually. One of them I have my Google Home Mini in use essential oils and my room diffuser, and the other one I just keep a larger pothos plant on. I love them. They're wood and metal, so they're good materials. They're gonna last. They look lovely and they help create dimension and different heights in my decor, so I think it looks really nice. They have 2 different sizes. They have a small and a large. This is the smaller one. I believe it's a 9-inch diameter, and the large one might be 12 or 13 inches. Next item is my electric lighter. I got really tired of constantly using matches and how wasteful they were, and regular lighters are wasteful as well. This is an electric lighter. You can charge it right here just with a regular micro USB that you would use for an Android phone. This lighter is so great. You just charge it. It charges really quickly. So you just flick it on. You can see how full charge it is by how many dots are here. And then what you do is you just light this by pressing the button on it. And you just keep it off to conserve battery, but it works really well. It's very easy to use. So the next thing is actually my brush organizer. It is glass and gold. I love how it looks. It really fits my aesthetic. A lot of things in my room are glass, gold, or wood. You can probably see some of that stuff just from where I'm sitting right now. So my room is quite minimal and I have a very specific aesthetic that I like to achieve. And at the bottom of here, it has kind of like a velvet, so it doesn't actually scratch the surfaces if you move it around and drag it. So that's what I really like about it. Amazon is also really great for finding storage, like this little bin. This is perfect because it houses all of my medicine and vitamins, and you can't see what's in it when it's just standing there. I keep it actually on the shelf behind me, so that's why there's an empty spot there. This is really great because it's flexible, it's cotton, it can go in the wash if it gets dirty, and it's really just like a nice way to hide something that would otherwise be an eyesore and kind of corrals it. The next thing I don't actually have in my hand, but it is right in front of me. It's my drawer pulls. They're so pretty. They're like a little T-bar. They're, I believe, the 2-inch ones. These are so beautiful, and I have them on my dresser in front of me, and I have them on as well my pack system. My old knobs were very big and kind of gaudy, and I just wanted something simple and minimal. And as you guys can tell by all of the accents in this room, I really love gold, so I was super happy to find them. Next we have my vacuum cleaner. So this is a dupe of the Dyson vacuum cleaner. It's called Dibia. To empty it, there's just a little button here. You open that, hold it over garbage. What I really like about this is the filter in here is washable, so that makes this vacuum cleaner so sustainable because you just recharge it, vacuum up. It's not super strong. It comes with all of these different heads. So there's a power head for the carpet, there's a head for wood floor, there's like a longer one for getting in like crevices. It's good for actually cleaning your car. And there's like a little duster kind of brush head, so this is good for reaching up higher, like on your curtain rod, like dust. It charges very quickly though as well, and you're able to see on the back end here how much charge there is. So this is a really great vacuum cleaner and very cost effective. So the next item is something else that I don't have right in front of me. That's because it's in my bathroom and it's too big to bring in here and show you guys in the frame. That is my hamper. So my hamper is really actually quite big. It has 4 different slots. It was very easy to put together. What I love about it is that I don't let things pile up, and I know what I have to wash because I don't actually have to sort. It makes laundry so much easier. and it's such a small thing but I know if my bag for towels is full, that's what I have to wash. Instead of having a regular hamper where everything's mixed together and then you have to sort things afterward, it just makes my life so much easier. It's such like a small thing, but it's made such a world of difference for me. So as I'm sure you can see by what I am wearing, I am a bit of a jewelry girl. So I grew a little bit of a collection, and this is where I have been keeping it. I absolutely love this jewelry box. I've had different jewelry stands before, but they always had to be out and I found that they got all dusty. So this is nice. I love that it has a lid. I love that the lid is clear. I'll open it up and show you guys what it's all about. But I love that it's this gray kind of velvet. You can actually pop these trays out like this. There's 3 of them. There's other ones of these that you can get that are stackable as well, that don't have the lid. So this is like the necklace portion. And then within this middle one here with the earrings, you can actually pull out those individual inserts, so you don't have to have it be these 6 little compartments. You can pull out the middle section and have it just as one big open thing. I like keeping it in there because it helps me organize my different earrings, and I absolutely love it. My next item is actually something that I found off of watching one of these kinds of videos, and this is my steamer. It's a mini steamer. It's really easy to travel with. It's very small. You can't do a ton of clothing items in a row with it. You do have to keep refilling it, so there's a minimum and a maximum on the side. You can see how full it is. What I would say with this is it's not like the highest quality steamer that you can get, but it's really great because if you're, for example, going to an event, I brought this with me for my best friend's wedding shower last year. As I was in her bridal party and I was setting up the hall with her before it started. We weren't in our actual clothes, but then I used this after to steam my dress to get all the wrinkles out before I put it on. So it's just very convenient for times like that, or for myself because I'm just doing things at home. Like if I'm steaming my jeans, I'll just keep a pitcher of water with me, keep refilling it, turn it off. There's an on-off over here, and honestly, it's great. I love this thing. It's very convenient, very easy to use. The first couple of seconds, I would say to wait because it can sputter out a little bit of water before it actually steams properly. Like it'll give you a couple of big drops before it actually gives you a nice mist, but it's very convenient. So the last item in my home category are my amber glass spray bottles. I love these things. They came in a pack of 6. I use them for so many different things. This one is for fabric spray. I just have a Dymo label maker that I use for these. It's actually not included in this video because I did buy it at Walmart. I am such a huge fan of these. So moving on to the next biggest category, that's tech. And I'm going to start with this little webcam cover. You slide it to open and the camera is open, and then you can slide it to close. This is something that I never really thought much about with having my webcam covered and like having the ability to access it to do video calling. But actually, due to COVID-19, I've been working from home, and I was actually mandated to bring home my work computer, which is a giant iMac, and it is in a corner of my room, which actually faces my bed. So I have to do a lot of video calls on that, and I'm so nervous about like leaving something on, and I actually often change back here, and so just knowing that it's covered gets rid of a lot of my anxiety. And they did come in a pack of 3, so I did put the other one on my personal computer, and it's easy because it's not like a regular sticker that you'll ruin your camera with. You just slide it open when you want to use it and slide it back closed when you want it out of use. So the next item is my portable charger. This I got actually back in December when Mark and I were going on vacation, and there's certain reasons why I got it, and I'll explain to you why I think this is the best one. I got this one on a lightning deal, so it actually ended up being I think $16, but the reason I got it is because there are 2 ports, so you can charge 2 different devices at the same time. This is super fast charging, and you can get probably like 4 charges out of it on your phone. You can see there's 19% battery in here left, so it tells you what the battery is. You just press the button. So the brand is INU, I guess. Comes with a little carrying case, but it also comes with book light, which is really nice because you just plug it in and then you can continue to read. And then there is another flashlight here as well, right in the front. I'm not going to shine it in your eyes. And to charge it back up, it's the same thing as just a micro USB. It's just a nice thing to have on you in case of emergencies. I like to keep it typically in the car. So my next techie item is my Fitbit charger stand. This is for a Fitbit Versa, and the reason I got it is because my actual Fitbit charger that comes with it is just this part. It doesn't have a stand attached to it, and you put the Fitbit on it, and I find that it constantly like flips over, flips to the side. It's just a really poor design because the Fitbit is actually quite heavy, so it flips it over all the time. And because it's not like an actual like clip thing, like it fits in here. For this one, it actually fits better than the charger that came with it. So the next item is my projector. I love this thing. It's the Dr. J professional one. When I first got it, this thing was so hard to set up. We just honestly pressed the buttons until it worked because it was in either Cantonese or Mandarin. I can't remember which one. It was pretty hard to start being able to use, but once we got it set up, it's perfect. You can focus over here by just rolling this part here. You can tilt it up and down by just moving this part here. There are controls on top of it. The reason I got it was to use with my Google Chromecast. You can also do other things with it. Like you can use a USB on here. There's an HDMI port, a headphone jack if you want to listen to what is playing on headphones. And then what is great is it just has this little part over here. So what I do is I screw it onto my ring light stand, and that way I'm able to watch it on the wall close to my bed. So having no TV in my room has been really helpful for my ability to be peaceful, because I only take it out when I want to watch something and then I end up putting it away as well. I don't love the look of a TV. I don't think that they're very aesthetically pleasing, and so having the ability to, you know, take the projector with me wherever I go in like a small little compact thing, and it's nice because I can change the size of it and I'm not stuck to having like a little 32-inch, which is what I think I had before. I'm able to make the screen to, I believe, 120 inches. So it's really nice to have that versatility. So our final tech item is my tripod slash selfie stick for travel. It came with a little remote that's adaptable to iOS and Android. It has this little portion here that you slip your phone into the side and it can push up or down, so it's locked in, and it compacts to this tiny little thing. What you wouldn't think that you would use this for, which we really did, is we couldn't use Wi-Fi on our trip for more than an hour a day. We at night really like watching movies, so what we did is we stuck our phone in here and we actually just watched the movies on our phone. So it was honestly a blessing. It was funny in the airport. They made me open it up and like explain to them what it is because they thought it was a weapon. This is my neck and shoulder massager. This is the NAIPO, N-A-I-P-O is the name of the brand. This has over 7,000 reviews, and this is something that I was looking to get because right now, due to COVID, I cannot go and get massages, and this is going to sound really bougie, but it's actually for health reasons. I actually have scoliosis, so I go and get monthly or semi-monthly massages. I do suffer with a lot of pain because I haven't been able to go see my lovely massage therapist Diana for almost 2 months now because she did shut down pretty early. But it's really nice. What you do is you can put it around your neck if you're doing a neck massage, and it's actually quite strong, and you can control it with the controls on the side. You can actually heat it as well. You just hold it in place by moving your arms up or down wherever you need it, and it does move quite a bit. So the next item I'm going to show you is this bamboo toothbrush. They have a bamboo handle, which is compostable. The reason I bought this one is because it does have the natural bristles, so they're also able to be composted. Just use these like a regular toothbrush. You can use them for 3 months and then you just compost it. The packaging is also made of recycled materials and you can compost that as well. So that's really important to me, is finding sustainable and ethical items that are not detrimental to the earth. So I'm really glad I was able to find these. This also came with a little jar with some silk floss in it, and silk obviously can be composted, so that's really nice. So the next item just comes in this little bag, and it is reusable cotton pads. So these ones are actually, I believe, bamboo. One side is more textured and the other side is smoother. I use these for removing makeup or for using for skincare, and these are great because the amount of packaging and waste, if you're using cotton pads every day, if you're somebody who uses cotton pads to remove your makeup, this is just a really great switch over. Next, in our bathroom category, we have another reusable, and these are reusable menstrual pads. I believe they come in a pack of 10 of them. They snap around just like this. I use a mixture of these and a menstrual cup so that way I can have a sustainable period. I've had these for about a year now. They are fantastic. You use them, you wash them, they're good as new, and that keeps so much garbage out of the landfill. What's also awesome is it cuts down on resources that are being used. Even if I were to be using a natural pad, I can use these literally forever and don't have to spend money on period products anymore. I'm sure you guys have all seen the images and videos of seahorses carrying around cotton swabs, and I did not want to contribute to any more ocean plastic, so I got this adorable little kit. It just slides open, it's magnetic, and what is inside are 2 reusable silicone cotton buds. So these, what I like to do is wet and then clean my ears with these ones because this one is textured and you just clean it with soap and water. I have another one here that is more for like cosmetic use. This one is a very fine point, so it's good for cleaning up around your eyes for makeup, and then this one as well. But I would suggest replacing your cotton buds. This whole set was like $6 or $7. It did take quite a while to come, but I never have to buy cotton buds again. And it came in a 2-pack, so there was like $6 or $7 for 2 of these. So I got one for myself and I got one for Mark. It comes with a green and a black. No confusing it even if they come out of the package, because this one has green stems and his has black stems. What's great about reusables is once you buy them once, you don't have to buy them again. So in this category, I will start with something that I'm actually wearing. So this is what I have on for 2 of my pendants right now. It just looks like this. These are sterling silver box chains that are plated in 10 karat or 14 karat gold. I can't remember off the top of my head. I love gold jewelry, but gold jewelry can come at a really high price point. These were very inexpensive. They're very simple, minimalistic chain. Having that beautiful layered look that I love so much, like what I'm wearing, they're great. They're really nice for layering up, and you can have different lengths and move your pendants up and down and get a variety of different looks. The second item in this category is this set of 3 barrettes. It is a moon and 2 stars. This is something that I am absolutely in love with, and I think it's a really, really good quality item. My cousin's wedding, I am her maid of honor, and I really wanted to do a deep side part with some really pretty different clips in my hair. So this one just opens with a snap and you can stick it in to the side and snap it closed. Hard when you're not looking in a mirror. It would just look like this. You can accompany it with these 2 as well. I think they look really, really beautiful together, and they're a complete dupe for this trio from Wanderlust Co. But this was, I think, like $50 there, and I paid $10 for it for the same thing, and it's probably the same if not better quality. My next category is pretty small, and it is books. First, let's talk about the Q&A a day. This has been such a fun thing. It just looks like this. There are 5 different slots because it's a 5-year one. So basically you answer the same question on the same day every year for 5 years. So for example, let's just open on a random day, July 10th. The question is, when was the last time you spoke with your parents? So you just put the year, 20, whatever it is. So 2020 would be the first one when I get to July on that time. And you just write down your answer for that day. Or another example would be November 3rd. When did you last hold a baby? So you write down a different answer, and it's nice because you come back to the same day every year and you're able to see your answer from the years before. So this final item is going to lead us into the next section of the video, which is how to shop more ethically and sustainably on Amazon. And that is this lovely little book here, which is the little book of Hygge. Hygge is the Danish art of like coziness, and I think it's so nice, and it's something that I thought was missing from my life. Since 2016, 2016, I've been minimizing and downsizing my items, and I got to a point where I kind of like had gone too far. I started looking more so into Scandinavian style. What I would now classify my style as is cozy minimalism. So I don't have a ton of items, but I do like my place to feel homey and comfortable and still have some design to it and some aspects of my personality. So I thought that this was a really, really great purchase, but I'm going to really surprise you guys right now, because if you don't know about this, this is an option for pretty much everything that you're purchasing on Amazon. So right here, you'll see that there's the option to buy the product, or there's the option to see different sellers with the same product that is new or used. Go check the used section. I don't buy new books on Amazon anymore. I buy only used books. They're much less expensive, and it's adding to a circular economy where if somebody uses the book, reads it, and then wants to pass it on, they're able to make a little bit of money back on that purchase, and you're able to get the same product. Usually I choose used like new. There's different sections that you can look at, and you can get the same product that you already wanted, but this was $9 instead of $32. Other items that were shown that were used are the jewelry case. It ended up being $15 less expensive. It was brand new. My drawer pulls were used. I have a shelf full of books that I've been able to get that are actually used. New to me, but used. The pedestals, one of them was used and one of them is new. So I think that it's such an easy way to shop for secondhand books, and a lot of them are actually even fulfilled from Amazon, so it's free shipping. What I try to do is find a used seller that actually is in Canada, so that way things aren't having to like ship from too far away, and you can save money in postage, and then you're not contributing to really extensive shipping practices where something is going to have to like ship from like, I don't know, China, right? Which is really long and really costly, both in terms of money and greenhouse gas expenditure to get it here. So having something that's shipped more locally is another great choice. Another tip will actually just help you guys save money, and that is Honey is a Chrome extension. What it does is you install it into Chrome, and then when you check out on like tons of different websites, it'll pop up and you can click on it and it'll run every coupon code on the internet that is live to get you the best deal. I use it for anytime I shop online. It is fantastic, and it also has this thing that you can use on certain websites. I know Amazon is one of them, and that is called drop list. So if you hover over an item, a little icon will pop up and then you click on it, and then you can add things to your drop list, and you can set the amount of time that you want. And this has really helped me to think through my purchases as well, is that I will get an email within, for myself, I give myself 60 days. So I won't buy anything on Amazon unless there is like, it's an emergency or there's like a price drop on it. So having that 60-day or 90-day or 30-day option, it helps you to weigh your purchases more thoroughly, and you get an email notification if there's a price drop. For example, the neck and back massager, that is originally priced $79.99, but I got an email that it had been for a drop to $62, I believe, and that is when I bought it. Something that I wanted, but I didn't buy it the first day that I saw it. I added it to my drop list and I waited, I think, a week, and then it dropped back down. So it helps you to save a lot of money by doing that. The next way to shop more sustainably on Amazon is that you can go and talk to their support team and ask for plastic-free deliveries. For me, for my deliveries, even if it's a fragile item, they don't put any kind of plastic inside the box because I've made that request with them. And this has been, I didn't know you could do this, but I did this about 6 months ago. So every order that I've made since has been plastic free, and what they do is they put crushed paper or additional pieces of cardboard in there, and that's something that you can either recycle or compost as well if there's no stickers on it or tape. So that is so awesome. So I know this was a really, really long video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you're able to find something great in this video that you really like or would want to kind of add to your collection, or think about replacing something that is consumable in your life, like cotton pads or Q-tips, or even like plastic toothbrushes, with something something that is more sustainable, like a bamboo version or the silicone earbuds or even the reusable cotton pads, and moving to more of a sustainable lifestyle. I hope you learned something new about how to shop on Amazon, whether it be the drop list or buying things secondhand on Amazon, being able to do a plastic-free shipping. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad to be back making videos after a 6-month hiatus, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. See you in the next one.